Hey guys, and welcome on into today's MLB video play of the day. Just as a heads up, I'm going to be out of town for about a week, so I'm not going to be able to release these daily MLB pick videos probably until about next week, maybe sometime between Wednesday and Friday of next week is when you can expect the next daily MLB pick video. But in the meantime, if you're interested in getting more pick content, as always, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. And also be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel for more of this pick video content in the future. So heading into today's MLB pick video play, we're going to be talking about a matchup in the National League as the Miami Marlins take on the Atlanta Braves to open up this series here in Atlanta. These teams are actually sitting in a pretty similar spot right now. The Marlins sitting 29 and 35 overall, and the Braves sitting 29 and 36 overall. The Miami Marlins have been playing actually some respectable ball over the past few weeks, which has even allowed them to climb to within 6 games of the 500 mark. On the year, the Marlins have been a little lesser than league average in both batting and pitching. Right now, they rank 16th in baseball in total runs scored and 20th in total team earned run average. Today, the Miami Marlins are going to be sending out 28-year-old right-hander Dan Straley, and through his 13 starts this year, Straley has been a solid cog in the rotation, posting a 3.89 ERA, 72 strikeouts, and a 1.17 whip. However, Straley hasn't been pitching quite as effectively in more recent starts, especially in his last outing, which came on the road against the Pittsburgh Pirates, where Straley logged just 4 innings. He was roughed up, giving up 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk to 3 strikeouts. Not a great start there for Straley, giving up 9 hits across just 4 innings of ball against the Pittsburgh Pirates, who don't necessarily have the best offense by any means. And today, Straley is going to be going against an Atlanta Braves squad that doesn't necessarily get a lot of home runs or extra base hits, but they're actually one of the best teams in baseball in terms of their batting average and on-base percentage. They've been ranking in the top 10 to top 5 range of baseball all year in those 2 particular categories. But overall, right now the Braves ranking 16th in baseball in total runs scored. And, you know, part of the reason why the Braves don't rank higher in terms of total runs scored, even though they rank 7th in team batting average and 6th in on-base percentage across all of baseball. The Braves also rank 1st in baseball in ground into double plays, so that's obviously going to end a lot of threats. But nonetheless, the Braves, they're one of the lowest strikeout rate teams in baseball as well, so they definitely put the ball in play at a high clip. The issue for the Atlanta Braves this year has certainly been with their pitching, especially with a number of their starters, particularly their veterans like R.A. Dickey and Bartolo Colon have had their issues with having any type of effective starts, but the Atlanta Braves certainly have a lot of strong arms in their farm system, and one of those arms who's been called up recently is the 24-year-old hard-throwing left-hander Sean Newcomb, who was the main prospect that the Atlanta Braves got in that Andrelton-Simmons trade a year ago. In his first start, Sean Newcomb looked tremendous at home against the New York Mets. He logged 6 1/3 innings, giving up just 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 2 walks to 7 strikeouts. And the big knock on Newcomb throughout his time progressing through the minors has been his control issues, but that clearly wasn't an issue for Newcomb at all in his first start. He started out a lot of counts ahead 0-1, and a large percentage of his pitches were strikes in that first start. So a lot of positive signs there for Newcomb in the first start. And he's going to get this one at home again today, just like that first start. So it should be a comfortable setting and surroundings here for the young left-hander. And a lot of expected out of Newcomb in the coming years for the Braves. And this is just his initial, essentially, tryout for the team. If it doesn't work out, he'll be sent back down to the Gwinnett AAA squad. But if he continues to perform, we could see Newcomb in the major leagues for quite an extended period of time here. But I was very impressed with what I saw out of Newcomb in his first start. And heading into this one here at home against the Miami Marlins, I do think that Newcomb has a decent shot to put together another strong outing today going against the Miami Marlins. The Atlanta Braves, they're coming off of what was an interesting series against the Washington Nationals. They won 2 out of the 3 games, and in their last outing, they picked up a very impressive 13-2 win. With that series win, the Braves now standing 29-36 overall, which still puts them 10 games back of the Washington Nationals. But if the Atlanta Braves continue to do what they've been doing offensively going forward, and they can make improvements with their pitching staff as they bring in some of these young guys that are, high ceiling type of arms, we could potentially see the Braves push towards that 500 mark and maybe even be a spoiler here as we get into the second half of the regular season. But heading into this one, we do feel like the Atlanta Braves on their home field straight up with Newcomb on the hill is going to be the way to go for today's action, and you can get that at about -110 on the money line. So again, siding with the Braves here straight up as our MLB video play of the day. And again, guys, if you're interested in getting more pick content, especially while I'll be gone throughout the next week, you can head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Over there you can access our daily free play as well as all of our top confidence premium bets. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel for more of this pick video content in the future. So thanks guys for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in future videos. Bye.